sweet yogis, pregnant mamas. I hope that you're enjoying your yoga practice. I want you to know that I leave about 50 to 60 minutes per session. If you can't get through the whole session, that's okay. If you can carve out just maybe 15-30 minutes of your day for yoga, at least 2 times a week, that would be phenomenal. If for whatever reason you can't, or maybe something's just not feeling quite right, please let us know how we can shape and shift these classes, because unfortunately I can't see you in person, and a lot of clients that I work with who are pregnant I see face to face. So let's get started. We're seated. We're just kind of getting a check-in of how we're showing up. So a big thing about showing up is your ability to find your breath. If you are having difficulty finding your breath today, that's okay. Just let's label it, let's notice it, and send it on its way. For the next hour or so, you have nowhere to go, nothing to do, just to breathe and to move. One of my favorite definitions of vinyasa is to place in a special way. So you're placing your breath and your body on your mat in a special way. And the cool thing about prenatal yoga is that we have 2 bodies, right? Being placed and moved and breathing in a special way. So it's a great time to foster that connection with the little baby that you're growing inside of your womb. So we'll get started seated. I have a playlist, it's called Flexibility and Shavasana on Spotify. It's just a lot of very Zen tunes, stuff that will relaxate your mind. So we're going to use more of a meditative music or vibrational tone. If you have stuff that you love, I invite you to put that on now. Your practice begins now. All right, so we're seated really straight. And just take a pulse. Natural rhythm, natural breath. Notice how you're occupying the moment. Notice how you're showing up, and most importantly, notice when the mind starts to wander. And know that every time it wanders, no judgment, no ego, bring it back to your breath. There's a lot of different ways that we can pull the breath in to bring us to the present moment. One of those is 3-part breath, where you're starting in your belly, and that's what we've been kind of leading up to. Let's try it a couple times. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling up your belly, your ribs, your chest, and then on your out breath, same thing, but you're riding the tidal wave of breath back down. So it's chest, ribs, belly. Again, breathe in, belly, ribs, chest, and then on your exhale, breathe out, chest, ribs, belly. A couple more times on your own, taking those big, deep diaphragmatic breaths. And if there's not a lot of room for your diaphragm to expand, because your baby actually shifts your diaphragm 2 inches up by the time you're full term. So just a little fun fact, there might not be enough room to take those big breaths, but just do your best with what you have. It is always enough. Let's take one more big breath here together. Beautiful. Now from here, we will try this new technique called alternate nose breathing. So we have a thumb and we have your ring finger. Okay, so these 2 fingers are gonna stay folded. So your thumb is out and your ring finger's out. Your thumb goes on the right nostril. We're clearing air through the left. So take a deep breath in through your left. We're closing up the right. On your exhale, plug the left nostril with your ring finger. Exhale through the right. Inhale right. Close the right, exhale left. Let's try that one more time. Inhale left. Ring finger on left, exhale through the right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Remove your hand from your nose. And let's take some big circles here in the shoulder girdle. And you can use alternate nostril breathing if you're feeling stressed out, if you're feeling a little restless, if you're having trouble at the end of the day relaxing. It just gives your mind something to focus on fully so that you can get out of that external and into your present moment. Switch directions. Finding fluidity today on our mat as best as we can. Let's make the arms a little bit bigger. Beautiful. And then from here, we'll take our arms up, interlace your fingers. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, hinge forward, tuck your chin. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Take your chin to your shoulder. Inhale up and exhale, twist to the left. Take your left shoulder to your chin. Come back to center, arms at side body. Inhale, gather, interlace your fingers, palms up, spine long. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up, taking this mini flow. Exhale, twist right, chin to shoulder. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chin to shoulder for your twist. Coming up, we'll take our hands to our knees for a seated cat-cow. If you have one leg folded on top of your hip crease, let's go ahead and change the direction of our feet. So with your hands on your hips, inhale, open, draw your shoulders down and back. Exhale, find a seated cat. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. 5 more with your own breath. Two more rotations here. Big breath in as you open. Big breath out as you close. One more time. Beautiful. And from here, we'll take this right hand to our side body. Inhale, left arm reaches up and over. If you're feeling flexible, maybe take it down to the elbow of the right arm. Just for a cross lateral stretch here. Never pushing too far into any of your stretches. If it's a place you haven't been before, I recommend you taking it up a little bit higher. We don't want to stretch anything too much. Overstretching is a common concern in pregnancy. So just, go slow, take your time, enjoy the practice. Inhale, come up. And then on your exhale, we'll take it all the way over to the left. Beautiful. Inhale, come up. And then we'll take our hands to prayer. Put your thumbs right at your heart. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let's start to unravel from our seated position and move right into box pose. So for your box pose, your knees are under your hips, your hands are underneath your shoulders. And we'll move through some regular cat-cows. We've already done this seated. Inhale, open, and exhale, cat, contract. Inhale, up, cow, look up, belly drops, and then exhale, navel to spine, tuck your chin, tuck your pelvis, cat. Come to neutral neck, neutral spine. Extend the left leg behind you, foot is flexed. Extend the right arm, thumb is up. 3 breaths here. Beautiful. Let's take our hand down and our knee down. Inhale, gather up this energy, take it up. And then on your exhale, weave your right arm underneath your body. Put your right ear down to the mat. If you keep a mental note of your breath being a celebration of where you're at today.
Know that with every in-breath is an opportunity. And every exhale is a release. Let's come out of this, coming back into that cat-cow. Take a little mini flow on your own. Inhale, open, and exhale, close. Moving the spine in those two directions. It's really good for the nervous system, especially when we start to sync breath and movement. Come to neutral spine, neutral neck. Extend the right leg behind you, left arm in front of you, thumb up, belly in. Working on our transverse abdominals. This is this almost like corset muscle that wraps around your lower belly. It's keeping everything in. Support. Successful pregnancies. We're just helping it along. Beautiful. Take both of your limbs down. Inhale, left arm reaches. And then exhale, we weave it through. Left ear down. It's called thread the needle. Let's come out of this. Hands down, knees down. Curl underneath your toes. Slowly roll back into your first downward facing dog. It's called Adho Mukha Savasana. And downward dog is an inversion, so your head is below your heart. Just beware if you start to get dizzy, lightheaded. I invite you to drop your knees and shift your weight back into child's pose. So at any time, if you're in down dog or any pose for that matter, where you just don't feel right, take a break. So you're in inverted V, equal amount of weighted hands and feet. Inhale high on the balls of your feet. On your exhale, bend one knee, straighten the opposite leg. And then we'll switch. Inhale up, exhale bend. Inhale, reach high, and pedal your feet at your own time with your own breath. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. On your exhale, let's walk to the top of our mat. And slowly, like you're moving through water, let's roll all the way up together. All right. Arms at your side, body samastitihi. Let's get ready to use this as a warm-up. Think about warming up your spine in 7 different directions. Inhale, arms up, reach up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Empty out the breath. Before we come up, inhale, lengthen high. Exhale, empty out your belly. Go left. Inhale, reach. We're taking goalpost arms for a baby back bend. And exhale, forward fold. Both hands are down. Right hand plants. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, fold. Slowly roll all the way up like you're moving through water. Let's do that again. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, reach to the right. Big inhale here. Equal exhale, reach left. Inhale up, goalpost your arms. And exhale, forward fold. Hands are down. Inhale, left arm reaches for your twist. Exhale, forward fold. Left hand down. Inhale, right arm reaches for your twist. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. We're walking it back to downward facing dog. Maybe a little bit more open in the backs of the legs this rotation. And we'll stick the left heel to the mat. Inhale, right leg up, 3-leg dog. Exhale, step it all the way through. Back knee down, top of the back foot down. And we can stay here in Anjaneyasana. This is modified crescent lunge with your hands interlaced at your thigh. We can also take our arms all the way up. The caveat here is, how does your low back feel? If this made your low back feel like it was moving through compression, which means like a cranky back, right? If we have all this pressure in the pelvis, lordosis might be going on, sciatica. If that's you today, I want your hands right here on your knee. 3 breaths here. Modified crescent lunge. Chin up, ribs in. Breath is fluid. Inhale, lengthen your spine. On your exhale, straighten out the front leg. Shift the weight of your hips to your heel. And we are in half splits. Half split's one of my favorite poses because we get all the benefits of a full split, but it's easier on the joints. So from here, we're taking our nose to our knee as best we can, or our chin to our shin. And this is just dependent on where your flexibility is showing up today. There's no right, there's no wrong. You could be all the way up here. Inhale, look up. And then on your exhale, we'll start to walk our hands forward, bend deep into this right knee, coming up into runner stretch. You can have teepee fingers, flat palms if you'd like. Back knee down, top of the back foot down, left hand plants. Inhale, right arm up, dragonfly twist. And then from here, we'll take both hands to the inside of the right foot. And this is lizard lunge. So I invite you, if you have healthy knees, to turn the right toes to about 45 degrees. And if it serves you, you can come down to the forearms today. If you've been coming for a while, you want something a little bit deeper, bend the back leg, reach around with your right hand and catch the top of the foot. All those are variations to go into today. Choose the best one for you. And from here, we'll slowly come out of this mindful movement, squaring the hands on either side of the right foot. Hop up onto the toes. Plant your palms. We're stepping it back to downward facing dog. Three breaths here. Beautiful. Stamp the right heel into the earth. Inhale, left leg up. Three-leg dog. And from here, we'll take the left foot all the way through. Back knee down, top of the back foot down, hands either to your thigh or all the way up for Anjaneyasana. This is modified crescent lunge. Remembering that 3-part Durga breath. Every inhale, you fill up your belly, your ribs, taking the breath to the collarbone. Exhale, same way you came back. Breathe in, lengthen your spine. On your out breath, shift your hips back to your heel. Half split, Ardha Hanumasana. Nose to knee or chin to shin. Whatever your body is allowing you to do today is right where you need to be. I think that's a common misconception in yoga. We want poses to look a certain way or to feel a certain way or to be able to do what we did last year or yesterday. But yoga, it is a tool to notice how you're showing up today. So be thankful, however you're showing up today, tight or flexible, happy or sad. It's all useful, sweet friends. On your next inhale, look up. Start to walk your hands on either side of your left foot, curling under your right toes. We're in runner stretch. I'm on TP fingers. Feels better for me today. You can also flatten out your palms. And then we'll take both of your hands inside of your left foot. Back knee down, top of the foot down. Keep your right hand where it is. Inhale, left arm reaches for your twist. You can also bend the back leg, grab a bind. This one's a little bit harder for me to catch. No judgment. Three breaths here. Coming out of this mindfully, we'll take both hands to the inside of the left foot for lizard lunge. And again, you can turn this toe to 45 degrees. If you have healthy knees, if your knees are giving you problems, keep your feet facing the front of the house. Beautiful, curl under your back toe. Let's frame the foot and step it back to downward facing dog. The backs of your legs are more open. Downward facing dog is not an easy pose, but each time you visit it, it becomes a little bit more accessible because you're opening and opening. There's no trick for flexibility. It's just showing up, doing your best, consistent. From here, let's take the left foot outside the left palm, the right foot outside the right palm. Malasana Yogi Squat, your hands are at your heart. Your elbows can be touching your knees, and you can give them a little push to mindfully open through the hip. Notice the arches of the feet, find a little lift there. And notice when you engage the musculature of the foot, the hip kind of opens a little bit. Let's take 3 breaths here. Beautiful. Flicker your eyes open if you close them. We're taking this pose to standing. So pushing, rooting through the bottoms of the feet. We'll take an inhale, arms up, look up. Hands in prayer, and then on your exhale, take it right back down to your Malasana. We'll take this 3 more times. Inhale, rise up. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Exhale, come on down. Last 2, inhale. Feeling everything that has to fire up for you to move through these 2 poses fluidly. Last time we hold. Hands to your heart. Arms at side body, Samasthiti. Beautiful. And every time we visit this pose, it's almost like a reset. So everything we just did, doesn't matter, it's in the past. We're warmer for it. And everything we're about to do, it hasn't yet happened yet. So just be here with me in the present moment. We're moving into some balances now. If you need a wall for your balance, I invite you to find a wall. We'll start with tree pose. All the weight is in your left foot. Take your right toes to the mat, so all 10 toes can be balanced. Your foot can also be under the knee or over the knee. 5 breaths. Find a space on your wall or on the floor that is not going to move. This is one-pointed focus. This is a form of meditation. Tailbone down, hip points in one line. last breath. For a challenge, pull the right knee into your chest, give yourself a little bit of a hug, and then we'll open up through the hip. Left hip point, my hand always finds my hip in this, it just helps me feel stable. And then we'll extend the leg, drop the leg, and close right into the right side. All the weights in the right foot, tree pose, Vrksasana. My foot, my toe is broken on my right side. So my tree looks like this today. It's a grounded tree. 3 breaths. Inhale, lengthen, filling up your belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. This is 3-part breath. Big breath in, celebration of your life. Big breath out, an opportunity to ditch, to trash anything that doesn't serve you anymore. Beautiful. Let's pull the left knee into your chest for a challenge. Hand to your hip point, open it up. Extend the leg, toes down, close. All right, let's make our way into down dog. Inhale, right leg reaches. On your exhale, let's plant the foot in between the hands, dial down the back foot, warrior 1. So the left foot is at about 45 degrees, the right knee is in a pretty deep lunge, and your hips and your shoulders are towards the front of your room or your house. So I hate to say square, I don't want you to force anything, I don't want you to push your hips into like a perfectly square alignment. I want you to be kind of facing the front. So if you're a little bit off, and there will be, you know, depending how pregnant you are, bellies certainly get in the way of our warrior 1s. So we need to anticipate the placement of the hips almost before we get there, so we don't ever move into like compression or pain or breathing. Virabhadrasana 1. On your next exhale, warrior 2, open it up. Inhale, flip the front palm, reach up and back, reverse. On your exhale, side angle, right hand to your leg or to the floor, you choose. Left arm up. Beautiful. From here, we'll all straighten the front leg and move right into triangle. If you can't quite touch the floor, hand on your leg. Beautiful. Top hand and core pull you all the way up. Breathe in. On your exhale, goddess squat, breathe out. And start to get real, like, you know, wiggly here. Navigate the spaces of the hips. We do not do this often enough, where we kind of express ourselves through movement. Straighten up your legs, breathe in, turn your toes towards the front of the room. Exhale, fold. Left hand down, inhale, right arm up. And switch. Lead with the inhale as you twist. Exhale, switch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands to your hips, roll all the way up. Pop to the top of your mat. Samastitihi. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your hands, walk or float it back. We're taking a chaturanga. Chest down, belly down. Upward facing dog or cobra. Curl into your toes, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Dial down your back foot, warrior 1. Equal amount of weight in both feet. Hips and shoulders moving towards the front of the room. Exhale, warrior 2. Open hips, open heart. Send some weight to the outer edge of the back foot. Look forward. Flip your front palm, reach up and back, reverse. Try not to lose the bend in the front leg. And exhale into side angle. Your left hand can be at your leg or it can be on the floor, depending on how challenged you want to be today. Straighten your front leg. Triangle pose. Top hand and core pull you all the way up. Breathe in. On your exhale, give yourself a hug. Again, inhale, open. Exhale, hands to belly. This is self-care, mamas. Inhale, open. Exhale, hug yourself. Inhale, open. Hug your baby. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, breathe in. On your exhale, hands to your baby. Pausing moment in gratitude. Closing your eyes. Gently turn out your feet, breathe in. On your exhale, goddess squat. And if you don't have a gratitude practice, I invite you to pull one in now. 3 gratitudes for the abundance that surrounds you. Inhale, straighten up, take your arms out. And exhale, hop to the top of your mat, Samasthiti. You're out. Let's make our way down to the mat. We'll take like a 30-second break to get a pillow, a blanket, some socks, and a sweater or a sweatshirt if you're cold. All right, so my pillow is a bolster. You don't have to have a bolster, it's a yoga prop. It's just a hard pillow. They have all different shapes. I like this shape, it's the easiest for me to navigate. All right, so if you have just a pillow from your bed, let's put it hot dog style and put it right on your legs. All right, feet are flexed. Inhale, arms up. On your exhale, let's slowly fold over our pillow. And if you need to accommodate space for a belly, you can take your feet as wide as you need to. We're just falling over. And we're trying to use as little muscular engagement as we can. So it's not active, it's completely passive. And it's probably completely unnatural, right? Because we don't ever just sit, we don't ever just fold. We don't take too much time to be still. I invite you to stay here for 10 full belly breaths. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Sink and soften. More breaths. If you need to wiggle, if you're kind of uncomfortable, you can back up a little bit, lift up through your chest, don't go as deep. Inhale, look up, walk your hands towards your body. And we'll take that pillow right underneath our bra strap for a little chest opener. If you have a blanket, I invite you to take your blanket and put it right over you. We'll be here for about 5 minutes. Just getting my timer here. So we're putting that pillow right underneath our bra strap. So we're looking for a chest opener. And we'll be here for 4 minutes. Your hands can be wherever you want. When I was pregnant, I really liked when my knees were together and my feet were out. Just felt good on my low back. You can do whatever you need to with your hands. You can take them up, you can put them behind your head. When we are pregnant, everything gets a little bit bigger. I'm gonna exit the post, you keep here. So if you are nursing or plan to nurse, things get bigger. It puts a lot of stress on our spine. So it's just a nice counter. 3 minutes here. Three-part breath, fluidity in your breath. If you need a fidget, get right back in. About a minute and a half. We'll all reach the arms up. Stretch the feet out in front of you. And slowly roll right or left off of your pillow. We'll come up to seated. We'll take the legs really wide. Put your pillow in front of you for a wide straddle. Your feet are flexed. Breathe in, straighten your spine. Breathe out, pull your shoulders down and back. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in and breathe out. On your next inhale, exhale rotation, I want you to start to fold. To your degree of flexibility, you can put your pillow hamburger or hot dog style and just kind of fold over it. It's called dragonfly pose. And we'll be here for a couple minutes, not too long. I know it's an uncomfortable one. Try to let go of any muscular engagement, any clinging. Close your eyes. Soften your breath. Every exhale is an opportunity. Your dragonfly pose. Let's move your pillow or your bolster away and use your hands to your knees to facilitate that movement to get your knees back together. We'll come down to our mat on our back for bridge pose. So from bridge pose, I want you to start peeling up your lower vertebrae until you're all the way to your shoulder blades. If it feels okay for you, you can interlace your fingers underneath you, pinkies down, palms together. Keep lifting through your hips and driving down through your heels. Beautiful, slowly release, coming down bow by bone, starting from the top of the spine, moving all the way down to the bottom of your lumbar. Pull your knees to your chest, forehead to meet your knees. And from here, I want you to pad your hips and find a wall. So Viparita Karani, it's literally translated as legs up the wall. It's a beautiful place for anybody, really at any life stage, but especially pregnancy. It helps with varicose veins, hemorrhoids, swollen feet, headaches, nausea. Literally every single pregnancy symptom can maybe be helped by this pose. So as you take yourself to the wall, again, you're patting your hips because you are just making sure that baby has all of the oxygen and blood it needs. Take your feet up, take your arms at your side body or parallel to your mat. And I'm going to exit this pose, but we'll be here for about 5 minutes today. There's nowhere to go, there's nothing to do. Breathe and rest. If you have any inclination to start to fidget or move around, I invite you to fidget as much as you need to, and then find some space and some stillness just for the nothingness. Start to deepen your breath. Bring it back to your present moment. Know when the mind starts to wander, you do not have to go with it. Fear, doubt, worry, anxiety, all those things, they bubble up all day long. In yoga, we call it the monkey mind, the thoughts swinging from branch to branch. So instead of trying to talk over them or try to distract yourself all day long, I invite you to hone in, maybe listen. Maybe you'll start to label. Thought comes in, that's worry. Well, that's just worry. Send it on its way, like a cloud floating away. The visualizations are your jam. Physically, like imagine writing that word on a cloud and then letting the cloud float away. All these little tips and tools and tricks for a more positive mindset, for better living. As we exit Viparita Karani, it's important to pull your knees into your chest first and then roll right or left. Coming out of this mindfully and gently. And I'm going to set you up for Shavasana, and then I want you to stay in Shavasana for, put on a really good song and maybe stay there for the entirety of the song. So, my favorite Shavasana when I was pregnant, I would put a pillow right at the base of my spine and just lie back. Heart is wide open, hips have lots of room. If that feels good to you today, I invite you to go there. If it doesn't, just make sure you pad your hips. If you're on the floor, put a blanket or a pillow or, something, sweatshirt. Feet are about the width of your mat, palms at your side body. And I'm gonna exit the pose and close you out, but stay here. Stay here for at least a minute, maybe 2. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Stay in Shavasana as long as you like. Rest. God bless.
Each time you take a breath in, you're invited to embrace your best self. You are encouraged to heighten your awareness of thoughts and body sensations, and you uncouple the experiences of the past from the present moment. This gives you a chance to be free and powerful in the now, in the present. I invite you to close your eyes, sit or lie comfortably, letting go of any tension or engagement. Relax your whole body. Keep your eyes closed. Move inward. There is no straining here. There is only how you show up. Move your awareness from the external to the internal. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Keeping your eyes closed, think of a person close to you who loves you very much. Imagine that person standing by your side, wishing you well. You can feel their love for you. That person fills you with warmth, with love, and then says the following: May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be free from pain. May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be free from pain. May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be free from pain. Soak in all of those well wishes, all of that love. Allow yourself to receive love. Notice the places in you which may house fear. Notice the places within you that are tired, weak, and wish her well. Extend love to every ounce of your being. Visualize love as a bright white light and let it occupy every space within the physical body. And quietly say to yourself, may you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be free from pain. Now extend that same love to your child or children. Wish them well. Draw a circle around them in white light, symbolic of protection and love and healing energy. May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be free from pain. Now we extend that same love to other members of our household, your spouse, your partner, your siblings, your parents. Wish them well too. May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be free from pain. Finally, extend that love outside of your home and into the world. May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be free from pain. Take a deep breath in through the nose, filling up your belly, ribs, and your chest. Open up your mouth. Exhale anything that is stagnant, anything that is stuck. Again, breathe in and breathe out. You are a good mother. You are just what your child needs. You can do hard things. You do not have to tackle everything at once. May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be free from pain. This concludes your metta meditation. All of my love, all of my blessings. Namaste.